Okay, we're back. We were in Ephesians 6 and 10. It says, finally, my brethren, be strong by Hashem, in the name of the Lord and Savior, to the glory of the Most High, and in the power of his might, his power. Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. We read in 1 Peter 5 and 8 how the devil is going to and fro on the earth, seeking whom he may devour. But we wrestle not against flesh and blood, hear that? But against principalities. These are invisible powers. Principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world. That's high-level demons. Against spiritual wickedness in high places. High-level demons, y'all. Spiritual wickedness in high places. That's trying to have you not follow the laws of the Most High, the commandments of the Most High, the statutes of the Most High, so that you can go to hell with them and be a part of them. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of the Most High. You better take unto you the whole protection of the Most High, that you may be able to withstand when? In the evil day. Remember the Most High made the wicked for the day of evil? We in the evil day now, whether y'all can see it or not. If you can't see that, then you must be somewhere, you just in oblivion. You're not paying attention to the times. This is an evil day right now. Maybe you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand against the evil day. Stand therefore having your loins girt about with truth. And you know what the truth is? Psalms 119, 142. Let's sing it together. That righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth. What do you say? This is for all you that say we ain't under the law. Moses says, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth. Your loins girt about with the laws of the Most High. Moral laws, civil laws, dietary laws, ceremonial laws. And having on the breastplate of righteousness. And you know what that righteousness is. You can't get around it. He got truth, which is the laws of the Most High, and the righteousness was defined in Deuteronomy 6:25, the commandments of the Most High. You're not going to get around it. That's why when he come to judge, we just read, he's going to be whooping their butt, killing them, throwing them into the lake of fire, as he given and speaking the laws of the Most High and their thoughts, that they, things that we done thought about. Things that you done thought about. He going to be giving it to you. Just like that. And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Above all, taking the shield of faith, believing in the Most High, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. You hear that? Above all, taking the shield of faith, having faith in the Most High. He's the only one we can have faith in. He's going to make sure that you have no other choice but to have faith in him. Because he's going to be all in all, y'all. But a lot of you don't know him enough for that to say you have faith in him. Especially you telling them that you ain't got to follow him, his rules and regulations. You ain't under his laws. And we just saying that we under the laws. You got to look at what it is that has been perpetrated as a lie and fraudulent that have us doing things so that we can't. We neglect the Most High by calling on these other gods, like the days of the week. Days of the month. Named after gods. Idols. And we will come up with an excuse to say we can't do it, and that's a lie. But I can say the third day, and people will say, I say you can't count from the first day to the third day. Look at the calendar. And people will stop and look at the calendar and say, wow, 2-year-old knows this. You don't know this? That's how we start. You're going to tell me that you have to follow the way of this world in wickedness. But we just heard that they're going to say we weird ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction in Wisdom Side 5 and 7, when judgment is coming to them. We've gone through deserts where there lay no way, but as for the way of the Most High and of my Shekinah Shai, we have not known it. So you're going to tell me that you have to follow the way to hell. And the Most High know your heart, right? And the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? But the Most High know it. He know your mind. The heart is the mind, so he knows how you think. But you have to follow the way of the world. See, he got something for you. James 4 and 4. That's why we just read. But those that it don't apply, this don't apply to. Say, comfort ye, my people, right? That our warfare is over, right? He gave us double for all the things that we done wrong. So, this for all you worldly people, all you that's still dealing with trying to be in the truth, and you still got your feet straddling in the world. James 4 and 4. Ye adulterers, because a lot of you are adulterers. You're going with other men, you see another man's woman you like, and you're going with her when women outnumber men. So ain't no reason for you to go with another man's woman. But that's happening. Why he wouldn't say it in the New Testament if it wasn't happening. You know, men laying with other men's women, and women that belong to other men laying with another man. The adulterers and adulteresses. That's the women that's married, that's going outside of her marriage and laying with another man. Know ye not that the friendship of the world, the friendship of this world, all you that want to be all involved in this world, especially this world, it said this world is worse than it ever been. Y'all better understand and overstand. He said, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? All you that love this world and the wickedness of this world, and you caught up in this world, and you ain't even dealing with what it is you should be dealing with to try and get closer to the Most High. Don't you know you at war with the Most High? Man, it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of living power. Don't play in this earth like you playing somebody. You really playing the Most High. But it is what it is. People think, hey, nobody see me when they doing their little conniving things, and that's why I say you're adulterers and adulteresses. They're not doing that in the open. Well, whoever it is that they made is can see it. No, that's in secret. Right? You're adulterers and adulteresses. You men and women. Know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? That makes you men at what? Enmity means you at war with the Most High. I don't think people realize this. But oh, he gonna visit you and let you know. As you hear my words come from my mouth, he gonna visit you and let you know. Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High. Take that in, y'all. Take that in and realize it. Whose world is it? It ain't our world. Definitely not our world. It ain't my world. It might be your world. It ain't my world. Look, I can't go here enough. 2 Corinthians 4 and 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. And it don't matter if you are diligent in hearing this truth. Hearing it, I might say, because you ain't applying it in your life. If you fall into the enmity of the Most High and the enemy of the Most High, you ain't applying it in your life. That's why I say you gotta practice what's right to be right. You gotta practice what's righteous, which is keeping of the Most High's laws, to be right. in the eyes of the Most High, to be righteous in the eyes of the Most High, doing what he say do, following his rules and regulations. It's all here. His word is truth. So we learning it all throughout the Bible. His word. It's his word that's showing us how to change, to become better, or you remain the same. But if our gospel be hid, what you hearing is hid, you in darkness, you in ignorance, not knowing, dumb and stupid, and don't really understand, silly. The Most High call you a sod's children, silly and dumb and stupid. If our gospel be hid, that's what's written. It is hid to them that are lost. They lost. In whom the power, the God of this world. See? Remember what the devil told him. I already went through that. About all should be thine if you bow down and worship me. So that's the power of this world that have bowed down to the devil, have blinded the minds of them which believe not. See, some of you don't believe wholeheartedly that this is the truth, or that you should follow this to come out of your wicked ways, or your adultery, or your fornication, your things that you're doing that's so off, eating wrong, the wrong foods and so forth. I don't even care about the dietary laws of Leviticus 11th chapter, the moral laws of how we're supposed to deal with each other as men and women and children. Because you're going to kill children too. You just said, what do you say, loss of children and widowhood. That's for those that are the superpower of earth and those that follow them. He got death for you too, as it is written. You want to know? I'll give you scriptures. It says, but if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost. And look, we the lost 12 tribes of Israel. But if you can't understand that, you lost. And it might not be for you. In whom the God of this world, the power of this world, have blinded the minds of them which believe not. Least the light, which that light is, we went to that, Proverbs 6:23, is the law of the Most High. That's the light of the glorious gospel of a Mashiach Yahushua, who is the image of the Most High. He said, I and my Father are one, in John 10:30, should shine unto them. See? So, if it's not coming to you, you can't see this, then you try to come up with any way, shape, or form that you're going to justify yourself in wickedness. That's why a lot of people can't hear this. They can't hear it. But you're still going to be held accountable. When that judgment comes, you're going to be held accountable. And the judgment, they understand this, the judgments comes, a lot of us have been judged. A lot of things have happened in our life to get our attention. The Most High getting our attention. You know. And it only lasts so long, and then you go back to the same thing. You have to go back to the same old wickedness that you were doing before he brought this judgment on you. Did he really get you? He really gonna get you. Some of you ain't just for. That's why I said the wicked Israelites. Look at this. Romans 11 and 7. What then? Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel has not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. That's why I say this ain't for everyone. He just proves that he don't want everyone to be saved. As y'all want to say you saved. He don't want everybody to be saved. He don't want everybody to have salvation either. He said the rest were blinded. The election, that's the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel, have obtained it, and the rest were blinded. That's why when you can't see someone, just bothers you from the word of the Most High, then this ain't part of you. It don't bother me because there's so many people that I've seen come in and go, like it's a revolving door. Come and go. So where you at? Are you going to endure to the end, or are you going to be one of them that just fade away and be waiting for that hellfire? Or that judgment that the Most High bring upon you before you die? Some people going to tell you that some people going to want to die, ain't going to be able to die. You're going to let them suffer according as it is written. The Most High have given them the spirit of slumber. That's why they lost. Eyes that they should not see and ears that they should not hear until this day. So this, it shouldn't faze you at least for me, as long as I've been dropping this truth and understanding, and Most High giving me mysteries that's been hidden in Him since the beginning of the world to our nation and to the world, really, to see people come and go, or be in and then they go out, because I've seen it so much that you become numb. It's like, are you going to endure? Who's going to endure to the end? Who really going to see this and build upon what we got to deal with, to see that we can't think we all that, and humble ourselves before the Most High. You think you better than the Most High? Because when you start to get into pride, that's hateful before the Most High. He hates you to think you all that, or you need some kind of prestige in this damn wicked world. It's an evil world. Righteous world. It's evil. It's according as it is written, the Most High have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day. And King David said, let their table be made a snare. That's whatever you eat, whatever you bring it into your spirit. Because the table is what you put food on. This food that you're going to receive, and wherever you're dealing with, you're in this religion, you're in this way, you're looking at this person, this minister, that pastor, this priest, whoever it is. He said, let their table be made a snare. Let it be a trap for you. That's what a lot of y'all lost. As you just said, the God of this world that got you all mesmerized, who done bow down to Satan and worshiping Satan. And you worship him right along with him and don't even realize it. And King David said, let their table be made a snare and a trap and a stumbling block and a recompense unto them. Let their eyes be darkened, that they may not see, and bow down their back always. Hear that? I mean, make you have a hard life. Some of you having a hard life. Some of you being chastised with a hard life, and the Most High is going to bless you. Because you got to go through something. All of us got to go through something. He say, who he chastens, he loves. Who he loves, he chastens. So that chastisement, we all got to go through something. This ain't no easy task to the kingdom. Or go back to your religion, where you say you're saved. And you ain't saved, because you got to be saved from your enemies and from the hand of all that hate you. Luke 1:68-71. That's how you be saved. From your enemies, from all the hand of all that hate you. Until then, you ain't saved. That's why this ain't for everybody. While my Shabath said he don't want everybody to be converted. And if your sin's not forgiven you, then you're going to be thrown in the lake of fire, point blank. Look, my Shabath said this in Mark 4:9, and he said unto them, he that have ears to hear, let him hear. All y'all can hear what's coming out. You ain't just watching my lips move. If you got the volume up, you can hear what I'm saying. That's why he said, he that have ears to hear, let him hear. And when he was alone, they that were about him with the 12 asked of him the parable. And he said to them, unto you that had the ability to come with the 12 apostles to ask him of what he was talking about, when he said, some fell by the wayside, some fell among thorns, some fell among stony ground, some fell among good ground. They asked him what he was talking about. And he said unto them, unto you it is given to know the mystery, see, that's the secrets of the kingdom of the Most High. See, this ain't for everybody. The mystery of the kingdom of the Most High. It ain't for everybody. Some of you just going through formality. I'm going to keep it just like I see it. Real. Some of you just going through formalities. Y'all no different than when they told us in the religious instruction to the Negroes in the United States of America to regurgitate what somebody said, and spiritually, you're not there. It's a mystery. When you become spiritual, that's when the Most High going to open up your mind to secrets of the kingdom of the Most High. But unto them that are without, who's without? Let's look. Revelation 22:15, the last book of the Bible, who's without? Revelation 22:15. For without are dogs. First thing it says, dogs. And I just happen to have the New Youngers Bible Dictionary close by. Dogs, right? And it's sad because, I look at They had brothers calling themselves dog. Hey, what's up, dog? What's up, dog? Which is God spelled backwards, which they are, and say, ye are gods, you know what I mean? But they wouldn't know it as such because nobody's taught them that. But they took, because he said, without are dogs, right? So let's see what the New Unger's Bible Dictionary say concerning dogs. It says dog. It says, in the East, dog is used for impure and profane persons and was used by the Israelites respecting the Gentiles, right? And get scripture to back it up. So, when I looked at Hebrews 12, go to Hebrews, whole Revelations, the 22nd chapter. Because the first thing it says, for without are dogs, right? So the first thing it said was dogs. So when you go to Hebrews, it says from this dictionary, the New Unger's Bible Dictionary, that's why I like to go to their resources, the things that they have put out to show the elite of their people, whereas they said, you want to keep something from us, you put it in a book, right? So we read as Israelites. We study. We got to read. We got to live it, learn it, live it, and apply it in our life. We got to read, though, because it's here. New English Bible Dictionary says, in the East, dog is used for impure and profane persons and was used by the Jews respecting the Gentiles, right? And give scriptures to back it up. So now, when I look at Hebrews 12:16, it says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person, there it is, as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. And we know that red pottage was red meat, like he liked his meat rare. So now let's go back to the dictionary, the New Unger's Bible Dictionary, and looking up the word dog, it says, in the East, dog is used for impure and profane person. Let's say profane person as Esau, right? Can't get around this. In the East, dog is used for impure and profane persons and was used by the Jews respecting the Gentiles. It says, false apostles are also called dogs on account of impurity and love of gain, love of money. False apostles, you know, I can tell you in Micah 3:11, where they work for hire, for money. Those who are shut out of the kingdom of heaven are also called dogs, that we read in Revelations 22:15. For without, when my second side said, he that have ears to hear, let him hear. He said, without the kingdom are dogs. Without are dogs, right? So we're looking up why it's saying dogs. So y'all ain't talking about Rin Tin Tin and Lassie or any other name of any dogs that y'all can think of. He said, those who are shut out of the kingdom of the heaven are also called dogs. To give you Revelation 22:15. This in the New Unger's Bible Dictionary. On account of their vileness, probably a reference to homosexuality. That's something. So now, that's what I said. My sculpture told us, hey, you gotta read, man. You gotta read. You gotta read. You gotta know what to read and how to read. That's why he said in Revelation 1 and 3, Revelation's first chapter, the 3rd verse, blessed is he that readeth. See? Blessed is he that readeth. Since it was against the law for us to read, learn how to read. Now we can read. Now we got to look at all the things that's available for us to read, come to a high level of understanding. Now let's go back to Revelation 22:16. You say without. For without are dogs. See? And sorcerers. Remember Esau is a sorcerer. Remember what he said? Don't forget. You can't forget about the things that we've been exposed to. It says in Revelation 18 and 23, and the light of the candle shall shine no more at all in thee. Ain't no light of the candle gonna shine in these kingdoms. And the voice of the bridegroom and of the bride shall be heard no more at all in thee. Ain't nobody getting married. For thy merchants were the great men of the earth. All the ships coming to the shores of America. Listen what it say. For by thy sorceries were all nations deceived. Remember, the devil's job is to deceive the whole world. So they're using sorcery. Like some things have not been seen. That's why it's closed. It's still sealed to even some of us Israelites. Certain things, but when it's been revealed, you got to take it and move with it, run with it, or you're gonna be held accountable. For everything that falls into the hands of living power. Revelation 22:15. For without the kingdom are dogs and sorcerers and whoremongers. You know, those jumping around and anybody, oh, you want something? Okay, well, I'll give you some. Having sex and doing all kinds of things, madness. And murderers. You're a murderer if you hate your brother. You know that? You are a murderer if you hate your brother. You are a murderer if you hate your sister. You ain't going to the kingdom. And those that murder unjustly. Killing people. Murdering people. And idolaters. That's why I'm telling you. You can say you're an idolater if you want to, but all the days of the week are named after Greek gods. From the first day to the seventh day. You better learn to say first day, second day, third day, fourth day, fifth day, sixth day, seventh day. Those names of the months are named after gods too. See, they got us in a trick bag. And a lot of you will say, I have to. So, but without the kingdom are idolaters. When the Most High said, don't let, did I go? I don't think I went there today. Let me go there so you would know. Exodus 23 and 13. These are the things that I'm trying to, through the Spirit of the Most High, let you see so you can change. Become a new creature. Be born again. Become a new man, a new woman. It says Exodus 23:13, and in all things, it's the law that I have said unto you, be circumspect and make no mention of the name of other gods. Remember, all the gods of the nations are idols. And they got you naming their gods when you name the days of the week. Prove me wrong. They all have a significance of some type of God in these months and so forth. And in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect and make no mention of the name of other gods. Neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. Right? That's idolatry. Now you know, keep doing it. See where you're going to be at. It's too late to remember once the judgment comes, and you don't know, we don't know when our day is to poof, we out of here. Then the judgment. And you heard it, you come up with something, I ain't got to do that. Okay, don't do it. See what your judgment going to be. And idolaters, those that don't believe in the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So what do you believe in besides the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? If you don't believe in him, and Jacob being the forefather of the 12 tribes of Israel, so who do you believe in? Because you don't believe in him, then you deal with idolatry. And all the gods of the nations are idols. So you got to look at, well, am I dealing with idolatry or am I dealing with the Most High? You better be questioning yourself, do a self-examination of yourself, and realizing this. And whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. Whosoever loveth and maketh a lie. Now, first thing he said dogs, right? In the first beginning. In the end he said whoever loveth and maketh a lie. We already went to Psalms 58 and 3. Go back there. Whoever loveth and maketh a lie. Psalm 58 and 3. The wicked, Job 9:24 says, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not when, who is he? And the so-called white man covered everybody's face. So he everybody. Even the Most High. He said he the Most High. Can't deny it. Where they at that's saying we lied, that's saying the Most High, that where they at that's saying that this is a lie? I want to know. Where are the so-called white people that's saying this is a lie? You see what it said? In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. That's supposed to be God. All the way back to 1609. That's supposed to be God. Where the white folks that's saying this is a lie? We lied about it. In abundance. You know, we have those that have listened to the Hebrew Israelites that everybody flip out on that's saying, yeah, we the Israelites. And yeah, we the people of the book. And this, that, and the third. But where they at in abundance? Where they at? They're saying this is a lie. That this dude right here is a lie. Where they at? Where they at? They say that's a lie. Look, he's blind there. Now he's a brunette. Where they at? They're saying the lie. All throughout this Bible, it's nothing but Edomites. That's a lie. So how you going to the kingdom and you ain't standing against that lie? And you say you love the Most High. And you see what that showed your first picture of the so-called white man saying he the Most High. That's why I said Psalm 58:3. The wicked are estranged from the womb. That's in their mother's womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, doing what? Speaking lies. So they do what they're supposed to do. But the result of what they're doing is hellfire. They ain't going to the kingdom. He just said without a dogs, right? What David said. We're in Psalm. Go to Psalm 22:16. What King David said. Prophesying about a Mashiach Yahushua. Why it say, for dogs have compassed me. For dogs have compassed them. Not no dang on dogs, four-legged dogs, but two-legged dogs. Because that's what we looking at. It said, for dogs have compassed me, the assembly of the wicked. Now, we got to go over the wicked again. Job 9:24. The wicked have enclosed me. Prophesying about a Mashiach Yahushua. He said, they pierced my hands and my feet. See, who pierced the Mashiach Yahushua's hands and feet? The Romans, the so-called white man. To be exact, the so-called Italian Caucasians. White man, you know. Pierced Mashiach Yahushua's hands and feet. Or else, who pierced King David's hands and feet? When he had all nations subjected to him. To Israel. King Solomon had 40 years of peace. King David had 40 years of war, putting nations under subjection to the Israelites. Well, King Solomon had 40 years of peace. But he's prophesying about Mashiach Yahushua being crucified. But he called the ones that crucified him, the so-called white men, the Edomites, Idumea, for dogs. He called them dogs. For dogs have compassed me. The assembly of the wicked have enclosed me. Because you got wicked Israelites that said, he was saying, hey, we're going to release one of the prisoners. So Mashiach Yahushua was a prisoner under the so-called white man every year. He said, who you want us to release? Barabbas, the murderer, or Mashiach Yahushua, King of the Jews. They said, away with him. Crucify him. Crucify him. That's what Israelites, wicked Israelites said. Crucify him and let his blood be on us and on our children. So some of you are Israelites, but you the children of those that said crucify him and let his blood be on us and on our children. That's why you can't really deal with Mashiach Yahushua in the volume of the book. You know, I ask questions. Y'all ain't answering the questions. Does the Most High have a power in what you believe in? Do we have a power that's over him? I don't think so. But it says God, even thy God, have anointed thee above your fellows, the angels. Who is that God? Even thy God, even your God. Who is that talking about? See, certain things y'all ain't answering. It's very important. Look at Psalms 45:6. Psalms 45 and 6 is thy throne. That's powers and authority, O Most High. I just read it like it's written. I don't like to say God, but it's because that dog spelled backwards, like we just said. We just went through dog, right? So they took dog and spelled it backwards and came up with God. And you're saying God is still dealing with them as God, because I just showed you in the Bible, in many Bibles, when you look at the pictures in the Bibles, it's them as representing God or the Most High, right? Thy throne, O God, is forever and ever. The scepter of thy kingdom is a right scepter, meaning powers and authority. Thou lovest righteousness and hatest wickedness, therefore God, thy God. So who is that? Who is the God that's over the Most High, if thou consent? Hath anointed thee with the oil of gladness above thy fellows. See? Above the angels. It's the same thing you read in Hebrews, because remember, when you have the New Testament, there is no New Testament. That's why you got to know these precepts to go back and forth. When you see the New Testament, and say, oh, that's right, that's written in this scripture. That's written in the Old Testament right here. That's why it says in Hebrews 1 and 8, give you the understanding, more understanding of what he was talking about in Psalms 45. But unto the Son, who is a Mashiach Yahushai, the only begotten Son of the Most High, the only angel that the Most High said is his son, and the Most High could say, I'm his father. But unto the Son he said, thy throne, as we just read, O God, is forever and ever. A scepter of righteousness is the scepter of thy kingdom. Thou hast loved righteousness and hated iniquity, therefore God, even thy God. That's why I asked, is there a power that's over the Most High? For you that don't believe in the New Testament, you don't believe in the Mashiach Yahushua, is there a power over the Most High? Because I just read it in Psalms 45 and 7. Answer me. Therefore, God, even thy God. He's letting you know who is talking about as God, as the power, in the verse 8. But unto the Son, he said. That's the Mashiach Yahushua. Thou hast loved righteousness and hated iniquity. Therefore, God, even thy God, have anointed thee with the oil of gladness above thy fellows, above the angels. You see? Because all the angels had to worship of Mashiach Yahushua. So going back to Psalms, the 10th chapter. And we're going to look at, continue here, Psalms 10 and verse 8. It said, he sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places does he murder the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. So that's like, you know, when you look at, like the police officers, man, they lurking. They be in different places with their radar, trying to catch somebody speeding or whatever, or just finding some fault that they can find to stop us in secret places. And he murdered the innocent from just driving a simple traffic stop. Something wrong with this picture. They're against the poor. Remember, Esau made that vow that he's going to kill his brother Jacob. So when he met him, he didn't do it, but he made that vow already. So that's why you look at these scriptures over and over again, it's saying the same thing that he said. His generations that came after him, the KKK, white supremacists, all of them. You see them going up into school and just killing 19 people, children. teachers and so forth, going into the market and just have hatred against us, killing all Israelites, whether they knew they were Israelites or not, and told the white dude that was on the floor, oh, I'm sorry. We're pointing the gun at him. Looked at him, didn't kill him. But looking around, finding all the black people to kill. At 18 years old? That's what the world has come to? Yes. Both of them 18 years old. One that killed all the brothers and sisters in the store, and the one that killed all the children and the teachers in the school. And the security guard. You notice they're not talking about him that much. That brother was like a scientist. He had made a car that run by water. Now he's gone. I say he sit up in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places does he murder the innocent. Because nobody knew it was a secret. He had a camera and everything on his gun. Rifle. When he got out of his car. And start murdering people from the parking lot all the way into the store. Murdering us. Murdering the innocent. His eyes are privately set against the poor. Because they hate us. You know, he catch you with his words. Because remember, he's working with the devil. As the devil. Angels. And that's what these people are that are dealing with, following the left-hand side. They hearing it. Like, we got to learn to live and apply it. They learn it, they live and apply it by someone that's on the left-hand side that's not dealing with the truth. And then they try and operate in the truth, and it's going to be vexing to them because the Most High going to deal with you. Period. Ain't no getting out of this now. Ain't nowhere in the world I know all I know, and all of a sudden I'm going to go to the left and deal with the left-hand side. Only way they're going to slip me a Mickey. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Do some research. You know. And I don't plan on that happening because I know what the future holds. The kingdom. This is nothing. You know, but they sit in lurking places in the cities trying to see who they can catch. And like I say, Zechariah 11:5 said they murdered the innocent. What did they do? Hands up. They're still being shot down and killed. What did they do that really deserved to be put to death? That's the trial, the judge, the jury, and the trial. All at one time. In their hands. A lot of them, they don't have no actual background of knowing our nation and how we are. People trying to run away, they used to just run away. You run and you catch them. If you're supposed to be in shape enough to catch them. And then one cat, he ran and the cop got him. He tased him. He took the taser off him. He was reaching his holster and shot him right in the back. He on top of him and just reached and shot him and killed him. He's gonna be up for murder though. They're saying 2nd-degree murder. They looked at the tape. So some things are changing a little, but it's not fast enough, you know? That's why I say Zechariah 11:5, whose possessors slay them. They're killing us and hold themselves not guilty. They think it's okay to put us to death. Like a decree been put out. Oh, it's okay to kill us. They hold themselves not guilty. I was justified in doing what I did. Didn't have a jury that say they were justified in killing us. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Most High, for I am rich. Say, if you had free labor, for all those years that we were enslaved. And you know, it's a lot of money that America alone have to give billions and billions and billions and billions. Now you have to keep going to all the billions that they just gave to Ukraine. And not one penny for we as the Israelites, for slavery for all those years. That's why it says, and they that sell them, they sold us on auction block, say, blessed be the Most High, for I am rich. Hear that? They rich behind free labor. And their own shepherds pity them not. You pork chop eating preachers out there, you ain't dealing with this truth. Y'all concerned about your money. I heard y'all crying on TV. Going on TV, the pandemic got us in this dire strait, you know, because you can't get your money. And you ain't equipped to be able to do what I'm doing. I can stand up and do what I'm doing, sit down, whatever situation. But I ain't in it for money. I'm in it to help the people to learn the truth, period. That's what it's all about. But now y'all was on there complaining, oh, you know, we can't, because people couldn't come to church because they had to be in their house. So a lot of y'all folded. Didn't know what to do. Didn't know what to do. Habakkuk 2 and 3. The book of Habakkuk 2 and 3. There's a price to pay. Believe that. You don't believe nothing else, you better believe that, because Most High saying, hey, he gonna get you. If I go to Micah 3:11, since I was talking about it, get it. The heads thereof judge for a reward. Your leaders, your preachers, your pastors. The heads thereof judge for reward, and the priests thereof teach for hire, and the prophets thereof divine for money. You see that? They in it for the money. Yet will they lean upon the Most High and say, is not the Most High among us? None evil shall come upon us. That's why y'all been programmed to think that. That's why Amos 9 and 10. Most High know what y'all being taught. That's why Amos 9 and 10. All y'all have been talking that madness in the church, saying you ain't under the law of the Most High. That's what he said. All the sinners, that's those that break the Most High's laws of my people who are the Israelites, shall die by the sword. He said, I'm going to kill you. Which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Ain't that what the pastor's telling them? Ain't that what they telling them? That's what I just seen. None evil shall come upon us. That's Micah 3:11. And the ones the Most High going to be killing of our people, the Israelites, they're going to be saying to see all the sinners of my people, Amos 9 and 10, that shall die by the sword, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. He's going to get you. You're going to be got. Understand this. That's why it behooves you to the best of your ability, sit down and change your ways and learn this truth of this Bible, what it's talking about. Go to Habakkuk 2 and verse 3. It says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, though it take a long time, seem like it's taking a long time, wait for it. He said, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So I say, though it tarries, though it's not happening in a time period that, you know, because a lot of people are impatient. You better understand, you better wait on the Most High. You ain't got no choice. Make it happen yourself. That's why the Most High said in Zephaniah 3 and 8, though it tarry, don't come right quick. He said, therefore wait ye upon me, said the Most High, until the day that I rise up to the prey. But my determination is to gather the nations that I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation. That's why Mashiach coming back to judge and make war with these kingdoms, as the Most High gather the nations, that he may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation, to pour upon these kingdoms the Most High's indignation, even all my fierce anger, like a tornado, like a hurricane, like a flood, like thunder and lightning, storm. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. You hear that? That's why we gotta wait on the Most High. That's what he gonna do. But see, y'all don't look at the Most High in the right proper way, because go to Ezekiel. Y'all better understand. Ezekiel. He said the fire of his indignation. Look at go to Ezekiel, the first chapter, and let's look at a little glimpse of the Most High. It says in verse 27, it says, and I saw as the color of amber, as the appearance of fire round about within it. Fire, fire, fire. From the appearance of his loins even upward, as I said earlier, his loins even upward, fire. And from the appearance of his loins even downward, from his loins even downward, I saw, as it were, the appearance of fire. Hear this? And it had brightness round about, as the appearance of the bow that is in the cloud in the day of rain, so was the appearance of the brightness round about. This was the appearance of the likeness of the glory of the Most High. And when I saw it, I fell upon my face, and I heard a voice of one that spake. See? Scared him. But are you afraid? You see something coming, you see fire from his loins up and fire from his loins down. You're not going to be afraid? I think you will be. Understand, overstand this. It's very important that we see this and understand this. Philippians 2:15. Philippians 2:15. That ye may be blameless